Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since I did a review video, so today I'm back with a review video of Cody's Gel products. So Cody's Gel, if you don't know, is a Chinese brand and they basically do provide gel products. So if you are someone who wants to get started to their own company or wants to sell their own products, they can provide you that. Or if you're just getting into the nail industry and you want something affordable, you can also go and reach to them on their websites. So for these products, we basically used Alibaba and they were really cheap. They were like around $1 and $52.50 each. And the process was also really smooth. The seller was really helpful. They were able to talk to me through the whole process. They were able to place the order, keep me up to date with whatever that was going on and everything. So the first product that I'm trying is basically this party popper topper, I can say, and it's basically used as a top coat. You can use on like a nude nail if you want to, but I think it would look better on colors that are darker. So in this case, the color that I'm using is black as a base so that you can see clearly what type of colors are included in this party popper. And they go like neonish color. They go tint of blue, yellow, pink, and I think they also glow in the dark. I did try to put them under UV and they do get activated. So if you get into the UV rays, they will get activated. Next, I got a primer. You know that a primer is something that is necessary because you want to keep your nails on for as long as possible. So what you usually do, you buff your nails, then you use dehydrated, then primer, and then you start with a base coat and so on. So a primer is really something that you need at the moment if you want to have long-lasting nails. So in this case, if you want to just get started, I would suggest you to go for this primer because it's really cheap. And you can see the difference between the nail that I apply the primer to and the one that I didn't apply the primer to. So the next product that I've got is the nail strengthener. So this is basically an air dryer. So you do not need to have any kind of green lamp or LED lamp to cure it. It's basically like a nail lacquer, like regular nail polishes. So they just air dry and it's basically used to strengthen your nails. So if you have really weak nails, you can use this in order to strengthen them so they do not break out easily. The next product is basically a base coat, and a base coat is really necessary if you're doing gel nails. So this in particular is a gel base coat, so you basically do need a LED or UV lamp in order to cure it, and this would need around 30 to 60 seconds depending on the power of your gel polish or your nail lamp. And the consistency, it's really liquidy, and which is what you expect for a base coat because it must self-level itself to provide that, reacts as a layer of protection between the gel polish color and your actual natural nail. So if you want to have like a good amount of storage or a good amount of gel polish, you can definitely order this smaller bottle that you're good for like a pretty good time. So especially if you like a press-on nail artist, you can use this as your base coat for your press-on nails, and it works very well. I did try to use it, and as you know, I do make press-on nails. It worked very well, so I would definitely recommend you to go for it because being a press-on nail artist, you would be using that stuff a lot. Good amount of base coat in a small by paying less, so I would suggest you go for that. Then the next is basically a cat eye. If you see clearly, this one is basically a double shade cat eye. So if depending on the angle from where you're seeing it, you see it's blue, it's purplish, and also kind of fuchsia color or pinkish color. And the magnet is not that strong as I expected, but still, if you're beginner and you do not know how to use cat eyes, I would recommend you to use this one because at least you can play around, you can get to know how does cat eyes really do work. It's really helpful if you have more control on something that you did not use before. Then I got this top coat, and I tell you, this is one of the best top coats. So I've been using other top coats before. You can see that the shine is really good. Even after curing, the shine remains the same. And it also provides a strength to your nail. So your nail does not stay wobbly, especially if you're making bristle nails. You need to have that strength in your nails. So you can use the top coat to provide that strength to make them harder. So the last product is gel polish, like clear gel. And if you've seen online the gel list, they have been lost in trend. So what they do, they use these kind of gel polish in order to create that effect. So in this case, I have got this gel polish, and I'm trying to show you how you can use it and try to create that gel effect. Obviously, more products you get, better it's going to be. And it's recommended to have a lighter color underneath. Here I'm using a darker color just to show you how it works and how you can try it. And the consistency is really good. So these are all the products that I got, and I will leave all the links in description box so that you can have access to them. And I will also leave you some other details that you can use in order to place your order. And I used Alibaba, so if you think that might not be the best choice, I would suggest you to just contact them directly on their Instagram, and they will always be ready to help you, so they can walk you through the process. So it's really safe. You do not need to worry about anything. And yeah, I hope you like this, and I will see you in the next video.